you with a range of matchday hospitality packages available for every Premier League game.
So much involved in this.
From the pitch and city views of WV1 to the premium a la carte dining in the boardroom, there's something for everyone looking to elevate their matchday experience.
Oh, goodness me!
To find out more and get yourself booked in, visit the hospitality section of wolves.co.uk.
Due to huge demand, Wolves Museum is now opening on Thursdays. Opening times are now Thursday to Sunday, 10:30 to 4:30 p.m. Take a walk through the history of Wolverhampton Wanderers and marvel at our extensive collection of Wolves artefacts. Only £10 for adults and £5 for under 14s. With new exhibits opening all the time, there's plenty to see in the Wolves Museum, so book your trip through old gold history at events.wolves.co.uk.
The last game before Christmas, and Santa has been already in the form of a new head coach, a new era, or perhaps not quite so new as the Portuguese presence at the forefront of the Wolves project returns. Vitor Pereira has given up sunny Saudi for a worried Wolverhampton first job, halt a 4-game losing streak in which we've conceded 12 goals. History suggests the task is even greater than it may appear. The old gold have never won here at the King Power in the Premier League era. The only Wolves win away at Leicester in any competition in the last 26 visits came back in 2007. Merry Christmas, Vitor. Reine Nouri is suspended, but João Gomes returns from a ban. Overall, there are 4 changes made by the new head coach. Sam Johnston, Mario Lemina and Jean-Ric Bellegarde all drop out alongside the suspended Nouri. Jose Sarr is restored between the posts. João Gomes back from suspension. Rodrigo Gomes and Gonzalo Guedes also come into the starting lineup. So Jose Sarr in goal. We're expecting the captain Nelson Semedo to be the right wing back, with Matt Doherty, Santi Bueno and Totti making up the rest of the defence. Rodrigo Gomes potentially operating at left wing back. Andre and João Gomes in the centre of midfield. Gonzalo Guedes and Mateus Cunha supporting Jorgen Strand-Larsen up top. Ruud van Nistelrooy still very early into his Leicester managerial reign, could do with bouncing back from their 4-0 defeat to Newcastle last time out. He makes 3 changes and also a goalkeeping switch. Hermansen out, Ward in, Chowdhury and McAteer, the other 2 to drop out. Samari and Ayew coming into the starting lineup. So Danny Ward is in goal. James Justin, the former Wolves man, Connor Cody, 317 old gold appearances. This his first against his former club. Yannick Vestergaard and Victor Christensen make up the back 4. Boubakary Samari and Oliver Skipp in midfield. Bilal El-Khanous, Jordan Ayew and Steffi Mavadidi all supporting Jamie Vardy, who has scored plenty of times against Wolves in previous meetings. It's relatively overcast. There's been a bit of rain around in the air, though dry now, as both sides go into their pre-match huddles. Alongside myself, Mikey Burrows, for this one of the King Power, is Lee Naylor and the Hall of Famer, Andy Thompson.
Yeah, great opportunity today. New manager, new start, new ideas. Hopefully we get a new result and a better result today. I know that we can do it. Just got to put it together. Try to impress this new manager. I'm sure we will.
So here we go. Wolves in all gold today, by the way. Gold shirts, gold shorts and gold socks. Gonzalo Guedes stood over the ball, ready to get us started, playing from left to right as we look at it. The TV cameras are on the opposite side from where we are in the press box. So Wolves are defending the end where the Wolves supporters are in the corner. And as the whistle goes, and we are underway for the first 45 minutes. Leicester all in blue, and immediately Wolves on the attack, and it does appear to have set up as we predicted it would, with Rodrigo Gomez operating on the left. And I guess Lee Naylor, when Wolves have the ball, he'll be more of a regulation winger. Totti might shuffle across, and when we don't have it, it becomes much more of a back 3/5.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that suits him. But you know, he needs to understand his defensive duties as well, Gomez. That's going to be a major part of today. Ayu's, you know, Tom, I mentioned it before. He always seems to do well against us.
And Vardy.
Yeah, and so you know, we need to keep them quiet today.
Well, this is Cunha, just about 10 yards inside the Leicester half. Out to Guedes, back to Semedo. Then a loose one by Cunha, looking for Semedo, goes out of play, and Vitor Pereira on the edge of his technical area, applauding the intent.
I think it's going to, sorry, Tom. I think it's going to be interesting with Cunha today. What role he actually takes up. For me personally, I like him to stay a bit more wide. I think he has more of an impact when he does that.
Here's Matheus Cunha midway inside the Leicester half, trying to thread it on towards Strand Larsen, but that's the second pass that he's comfortably misplaced.
I was just about to say that's the second time he's given it away when there's no need to. But I just think as well, Larsen, Conor Cardy's playing in that central position at the back of Leicester. I just think that Larsen, we know Conor's a good player, but we know that he's vulnerable for a big target man up front as well. And I just think that maybe Larsen should get a little bit on him and try and play on him.
Well, Vestergaard not the quickest either, is he? There's a long ball meant for Rodrigo Gomez, just goes beyond him out of play for a Leicester throw midway inside their own half. You talk about Jamie Vardy, scored the fourth in the 4-0 victory that Leicester had in October 2022. That was with Steve Davis in charge of Wolves on that occasion. He also scored the winner in August of 2021, which was Bruno Lage's first game in charge of Wolves. Here comes Cunha down the Wolves left, a couple of yards from the corner of the penalty area, pulled back to João Gomez. Andre gets it a couple of yards out of the centre circle to Doherty. Doherty further out towards Semedo, gets it back from the captain into his own half, and we'll look infield to Santi. Santi to Doherty. Andre round the corner for Semedo, who's trying to help it down the line, but goes out of play for Leicester throw on halfway.
Well, that's how I think that ball that's just played into Andre there, that's where he can afford to go along that little corner ball down there. And rather than trying to get Semedo, which is tight, can we look to turn Leicester? Because as you mentioned before, there's no real pace at their back line.
Semedo with an interception finds Rodrigo Gomez, who's got space to run it over the halfway line. Now you tracking with him. Rodrigo turns backwards to Totti. João Gomez comes to get the ball.
But with Cunha where he is now, he's dropping the other side of the midfielders. He's obviously just made a run then, but I want to see him in those gaps, in those areas where he's picking up the ball and running at Leicester defence.
And he's chasing to try and win possession back as Cody goes all the way back to Ward. That's the left-hand side for Leicester to Christensen, the left back, tracked by Larsen. Ball goes infield to Vestergaard. Samare back to Christensen, being tracked again by Larsen, who just dangled a foot out there and tripped him. Ran a poll on social media saying how we're feeling on this one. 61.5% think Wolves are going to win. 21.5% for the draw, just under 17% tipping a Leicester victory. So confidence has returned amongst the support. Will it be borne out by those on the field? 4.5 minutes into the game. Vestergaard in possession on the edge of his penalty area. Back to Ward. Big high kick forwards from the goalkeeper. Flick on by Justin. Ayew giving chase. Totti hooks the ball high over his head. Justin and Rodrigo Gomez challenging. Gomez got the better of it. Andre flicking the ball in field. Navadini couldn't quite control Christensen's header forwards, and it's just a bit scrappy from both teams, this.
I was just about to say, both teams are getting the ball away cheaply. Got to do better with it.
Navadini down the left-hand side, midway inside the Wolves half. Andre's gone to apply pressure, and it forces Samare back into his own half to Christensen, and now Vestergaard just short of halfway inside the centre circle. This is to Bubakari Samare.
Yeah, it seems like Guedes and Cunha are playing that sort of box four where they're just in front of Andre and Gomez, bit more inside. I'd like to see him a little bit more wider than that, if I'm honest. I think it gives us more of a threat rather than
He's got the beating of anybody, hasn't he?
Yeah, rather than just Semedo looking after the winger. Like I believe if Guedes comes out on the wing, it gives Mabadidi like something to think about rather than just thinking about Semedo. You know what I mean?
Justin nearly ran into João Gomez. Ball goes back to Vestergaard inside the centre circle, just inside the Wolves half. Skip challenged by João Gomez, but unfairly, according to referee Anthony Taylor. That'll be a Leicester free kick.
He's been unlucky that. I thought they did well. I thought they just stole it. The referee thinks that I don't think there's much in that. Just looking at the replay.
Shoulder to shoulder, maybe. That probably was a foul.
Tomo's old school.
Yeah. Tomo would have wiped him out mid-height and gone, nah, nothing there.
Scissored the mid.
Never touched him.
El Hanous trying to lift it into the penalty area, go harmlessly through to Jose Sarr on the right-hand edge of the box. So obviously for Tomo's height, hitting someone at the mid-level was quite high for him to get his foot up.
They're belly button height, you know.
Yeah, he can barely speak, so he can't really fight back on any of these.
Mike is in attack mode.
He's, of course, on loan from the North Pole. Very busy couple of days. That's why he's lost his voice. Been orchestrating the loading of the sleigh. Christensen with the throw.
He's laughing at his own
I
jokes.
know, yeah, it's bad, isn't it? There's Cody right inside of the centre circle. Out to James Justin, the right back. Backwards to Cody. And to Vestergaard, just to the right of the centre spot. Sean Larson put pressure on. Goes back to Ward on the edge of the D. Out to Christensen.
You're just getting caught in between at the minute.
See, that's
Long ball through. Vardy's on. Oh, and Jose Sarr's managed to block it outside the penalty area. The Leicester fans are screaming that hit his arm. Anthony Taylor didn't see it.
No, not for me. I thought it hit him on the chest.
I didn't see it, I'll be honest.
I thought it hit him on the chest. I thought, again, now one ball
One
getting
ball
caught.
can't beat us.
No.
Yeah, after all the good work, it just seemed like a nothing ball. Behind the three.
Well, you against one of the top strikers in the who has been the top striker in the Premiership. He knows the game. Somebody's got to pick him up.
Yeah, one long ball can't beat us. Like they can't undo us that easy.
Yeah.
Not seeing it back on the replay. Yeah, there is nothing on my monitor
He just
to
got onto
suggest an official VAR check.
he just got onto the shoulder of somebody. He can't be beat with one ball straight down the middle.
Ward with the pass forwards to halfway, one in the air by Totti. Cunha, infield to João Gomez. Might come through to Strand Larson on the edge of the box. Just wouldn't quite sit for him. El Hanous is going to pull back for a foul in the build-up anyway. Let's see if we get a replay here on what happened between Jamie Vardy and Jose Sarr. He's just got in between the gap between Totti and Santi, straight through ball. And Jose Sarr 2 yards outside of his box. As Vardy tries to knock it past him, hits his right shoulder.
No, it's fair.
He did well.
Fair.
Did well.
Here's Andre, midway inside the Leicester half. Out to the right side to Gonzalo Guedes, trying to lay it on for the run of Semedo. And has he managed to steal a corner? No, he hasn't. He's actually fouled.
Wrong decision.
Free
Got
kick
to put it in.
Leicester.
Again, we keep saying, you've got a 6'4" centre forward. Put it in. He's looking for Semedo, the overlap. Yeah, great from him. But put the ball into an area, what's going to cause them problems? That decision making coming into it, isn't it?
Crossing has been a weird element of Wolves' game in recent times. Only 6 of 25 were successful against Ipswich, 5 of 13 against West Ham. Didn't have a single successful cross away at Everton. Only attempted 6 away at Fulham and didn't have a single successful one. And only 1 of 3 against Southampton. I mean, they're not good numbers for putting in balls into the penalty area.
Considering who you've got up front for you.
Yeah.
New era. Won't hold them to too much of what's gone before. New instructions.
That's the thing. Like, where are you going to go with that? We've got Larson. We've seen that if we do put the ball in good areas, he will score.
Yeah.
The thing is, I've got a centre forward. All I would say to whoever's on the wing, just put it into this area.
Right there now.
Yeah.
Lovely ball by Andre White to Semedo. On down the line for Guedes, who says he was caught. Anthony Taylor saw it. I think he just got on the right ankle. And that'll be a Wolves free kick just to the right-hand side of the penalty area. 11 and a half minutes gone and chance to put the ball into the danger zone.
Like, I think when we get in wide areas, the ball has to go in. Obviously with a bit of quality, but he'll make something of it.
But if I was Larson, right, so what I would say to anybody who's wide, look, put it into this area, because if I know it's coming in, I can attack it and make sure that I get on the end of something, or make a nuisance in there.
So you can fight for second balls,
yeah.
So Mateus Cunha with the free kick, right-footed on the right-hand side as you look towards the goal that Wolves are attacking. Totti, Santi and Larson are in a line by the penalty spot. Guedes going towards them. I think it's Doherty at the near post on the edge of the 6-yard box, and Rodrigo Gomez and João Gomez on the edge of the penalty area. Andre and Semedo behind them. One in the wall for Leicester and one just behind it, which I think is Vardy. So he could pull it back short, Cunha to Rodrigo. Otherwise, you're looking at 5 gold shirts in the penalty area to aim at.
Would you want it the other way around? Rodrigo Gomez taking it and Cunha on the edge of the box.
Penalty? What's that chicken penalty?
Oh, hang on a minute. VAR are looking at whether this is in the box or not.
No penalty.
No, it's okay. Cunha drives it in. Doherty back to Mateus Cunha. Loses the chance to cross it. That was a very quick check as to whether it was in the penalty area or not. And it turns out it wasn't.
Everyone was a bit miffed by that.
The Leicester fans are like VAR as well, by the sound of it.
Michael Salisbury. Well, that might just be the Wolves fans singing from the far corner. Michael Salisbury is the VAR for today. Semedo with a free header forwards. Guedes flicking on. Larson brought that down nicely and turns and gets support from Doherty. Back to Santi just inside his own half. To Totti, just short of the base of the centre circle. To Doherty. Semedo wanted it going long. It was there to go.
Like, see there, like, for me, Doc's got to find the front man there.
I think so as well.
It's a clean pass straight through to him.
Guedes caught late again, wins a free kick again, this time midway inside his own half.
It's a good job.
He's going to have a sore ankle in the morning, that boy.
Great following again, though. Just to our left.
Semedo with a throw, just about on halfway. Played 14 and a half minutes of the King Power. João Gomez lifting it forwards. Larson giving chase. Vestergaard will turn and go back to Ward. It was a bit heavy. Larson still chasing him. Guedes thinks he can steal it. Nearly did so. João Gomez does get it midway inside the Leicester half, and Wolves are going to get... Oh no, is that a Leicester free kick he's given? That seems harsh.
I think it is as well.
João Gomez battling in there with, I think, Jordan Ayew.
I just think if we were a bit sharper up front, I think we're getting something out of this.
Yeah, it just seems like we've They've got in good areas and then done nothing with it. Sort of been a bit negative, I'll be honest.
All the way through to Jose Sarr. He's on the edge of the D of his penalty area in his luminous pink goalkeeper kit. Gets it back from Totti. To Santi, right hand side of the box. Early pass up towards Guedes, ran past him, wants Semedo's help, and Semedo gets a free kick. Well, Leicester are combative. I've got to say that about them.
I think that was a bit of indecision by us, to be fair. Guedes and Semedo. Yeah. Straight for the back of Semedo, isn't he? Christensen, is it?
That's it. I think the manager just came out his technical area waving a card there, and then I thought, oh, I don't know if he's used to this. Because the referee looked at him and just sort of give him the eye. And he sort of waved to say sorry.
Long ball forward. Semedo's found his way into the penalty area, and Christensen got back to him.
But there you go. Sometimes go a little bit more direct, and that's what you've just seen there. Have a look for Larson. He was offside, he's quite a bit.
Yeah, Larson with the flick on, but don't mind seeing Semedo in those kind of areas.
Yeah, that's what you want from him. He's got the pace, he's got the power. We've seen him, you know, at Molineux multiple times sprinting down that far side, and he's looked absolutely rapid. I think if he can get that back.
Doesn't always turn it into goals.
No, but he causes problems.
Long ball forwards from Justin. Vardy trying to run in behind. Totti back across in front of him. That's going to be a Wolves free kick, to the further annoyance of the home fans.
I'm just watching there, Leicester playing out from the back. Our two centre midfield players are so deep. One of their players has just come a little bit short, received it off the lad from the back, and we're 10, 15 yards. That's where we've got to squeeze up. We've got to squeeze up there.
Talking about Nelson Semedo, by the way, you know I always like bringing out this stat. It's now 111 Premier League games since he last scored. Nuno was the manager. It was Nuno's final game. It was Nelson Semedo's last Premier League goal. Mateus Cunha, he was taken out late as he tried to play it forwards. Now, surely Anthony Taylor's got to get involved here at some point.
He's going to have to book one of them.
Jordan Ayew with the late challenge this time on the touchline.
Well, that's about 2 or 3 he's done.
But just there.
That's a yellow card.
Yeah,
for me.
it is for me.
Yeah.
Considering he's had another 2 or 3 before that.
Just there, though, Cunha's coming the other side of the midfield, of their midfield, which, you know, goal side of their midfield, which you don't want to see him picking up balls there. You want to see him in between, in those pockets, not to make it easy for their midfield.
Cunha drilling the free kick in. It came off a Leicester head, still outside the penalty area. Doherty gets the loose ball first, head of Christensen, back to Semedo. Semedo trying to stab it forwards towards Guedes' run. Guedes on the hook, and Guedes scores! Into the back of the net. Gonzalo Guedes, 19 minutes gone at the King Power Stadium. Nelson Semedo's long ball forwards. Guedes hurt in the process. It was a brave finish to let the ball come past his right-hand side and hook it past Danny Ward. The first goal of the Vitor Pereira era. It's Leicester 0, Wolves 1.
Yeah, you go, looking a little bit more direct. So looking at a straight ball. But I'll tell you what, Guedes did so well. He used his body just to hold the Leicester's defender off.
I think Vestergaard didn't see Guedes behind him.
Just edged him out, didn't he?
Yeah.
Good finish, though. Good finish.
Great finish.
That's what I'm saying. Look direct sometimes. It's a straight ball, but he made the best of it, Guedes.
He's up and he's okay.
He's been in the wars, hasn't he?
A goal makes it better.
Yeah, he does. 3 or 4 times he's been booted.
He's on a good run of contributing goals and assists of late, Gonzalo Guedes.
I just think that he offers something different. I think he's quite direct. He seems to get in the right areas, as he's just seen there with the goal.
Struck away at Fulham to end his long wait for a Premier League goal. He didn't have to, only had to wait 4 games for the next one. Mavididi being forced back into his own half by Semedo. Christensen with a miscontrol back to Ward. Having to kick it left-footed after Jürgen Strand-Larsen closed in. Santi wins the header on halfway.
He's offside. Vardy's offside there. Wind the line on.
Yeah, we don't put it up though, do they, unless something happens.
Skip to Justin, just short of halfway for Leicester. Back in field to Vestergaard. Base of the centre circle. Skip across to Samare. Guedes thought he could try and read it, putting pressure on. He forced it all the way back to the keeper. Don't mind seeing that either. And that's forced a mistake from El Hanous. Andre couldn't hang on, but Larson was caught very late. And there is a card coming this time for Yannick Vestergaard.
I think they've got to be. So look, that must be at least half a dozen challenges from Leicester players. And there's nothing being done yet. Something's got to happen.
Oh, Alex saw one as well. Just Larson got his foot there. He's on the top of his right boot, but then also kind of got him from the ankle as well.
Yeah, little scrapers on the toes. They hurt, mate.
Of course, back in Tomo's day, they had steel toe caps, didn't they? So they were fine.
I was trying to look for the lace in the ball, mate. So like,
Hobnail boots.
You get the blistered nail, and then you have to put the nail, the hot pin through it.
I told you what, mate. So look, in the winter, there was
Cunha
studs with
lifting the
nails
ball
in.
forwards. Totti trying to head it back into the penalty area. Way by Vestergaard. We'll come back to tales of yesteryear from these two in a second.
I got my book with me.
I was going to say, I'll look at his book.
Doherty with a big crossfield diagonal towards Guedes. Brought it down nicely 30 yards from goal. Turning away from Mavididi. He might get a chance to cross it. Stands up to the far post, headed away by Justin. João Gomez racing to the loose ball, and suddenly Wolves are just a touch quicker than Leicester to everything. Cunha's delivery in, headed away by Vestergaard. El Hanous down. And Samare to Ayew as Leicester try and play their way out. Skip to Justin, pass it straight to João Gomez though.
I just think if we're on our game, we've got this game won. So if we're on it, but we've got to make sure we make it as difficult as we can.
Yeah.
And don't give them anything, because
Like that.
like that.
Santi's pass intercepted by Christensen. Here comes Mavididi. Andre putting pressure on. El Hanous back in field to Samare, switching to Justin. Right back up towards the corner of the box. Putting it on his left foot. Curling effort, but safely taken just off the bounce by Jose Sarr.
I tell you what, Semedo didn't know where the Leicester player was, though.
No,
He didn't see him.
he was offside, but he didn't see him. He
Is it
didn't open his
Mavididi?
body up.
Yeah, he didn't see him at all.
No.
And that's one of the things that he does get caught with, just opening that body up.
So Wolves with the advantage as we go past the 24-minute mark. Good centre forward play by Larson just to nudge Cody out the way and find Rodrigo Gomez. Clever ball infield to Cunha. Up to the edge of the box. Cunha's shot blocked by Cody. Samare trying to clear forwards. El Hanous with a pass in field. Evades the Wolves midfield here. Samare, and then the challenge in by Andre. Free kick given. Leicester get on with it quickly. Mavididi down the left-hand side up against Santi Bueno. Mavididi into the penalty area, right-footed, curling effort. Jose Sarr parries down and collects at the second attempt.
That's what he's very good at, Mavididi. We have to be very careful of when he comes inside. But you know, I think Santiago needs people there that are going to help him when Mavididi comes inside. Needs more help.
Yeah. Or he's got to show him down the line on top, probably his weaker side.
Yeah, it's not easy with these players
no.
who can go left and
no.
right. It's so difficult now.
Guedes was pulled back by Samare, who's going to get a yellow card.
He's left the referee no choice. He's pulled him back.
He's got to be careful. He doesn't talk himself into a second one here. The way he's reacted.
Yeah, I thought it was soft.
Well, he's pulled him back. And
I
you know what the
I didn't
consequences
see,
are.
but I didn't see his shirt being pulled, so I was thinking,
Put both
Did
arms
he?
around him.
yeah.
No.
Oh yeah, I got it. It's a
Just see the
yellow
replay
card.
on the monitor in front of us. He had both hands on the, almost on the hips. Little Christmas conga.
Can't do it.
I don't know what he's moaning about. Even though it weren't much, but still he pulled him back.
Totti with the ball forwards. He's intercepted by Ayew over the halfway line, just to the right of the centre circle. El Hanou's trying to switch it for the run of Skip. Skip's first time cross deflects off Rodrigo Gomez for a Leicester corner.
Again, no pressure on the ball, and we give it away.
That's when we can't make those
Yeah.
mistakes.
That's what we don't do
I think
well.
it was Totti just then,
Yeah.
just playing a simple ball which should have been down the line to his wing back. He looked like he shanked it. There's no pressure.
So Leicester have 4 in a line near the penalty spot, all moving now. Most of them going into the 6-yard box. It's going to be left-footed from the right-hand side, in swinging from Christensen. Here comes Jose Sarr, punches. Guedes let it bounce and now tries to run it out to the right-hand touchline in the end. Just kicks it out of play. Leicester getting on with it quickly. Jordan Ayew on the left-hand touchline. Infield to Samara. Backwards to Vestergaard. Across the centre circle for Cody. Skip takes over. Christensen. It's got Mavadidi wanting it on the touchline. Mavadidi looking to run at Semedo. Couple of step overs. Plays the ball infield to El Hanous. Tries to lift his cross towards the far post. And Rodrigo Gomez did well actually with James Justin behind him.
Yeah, he did. But I'm just hoping that we don't start to sit deep now. Now we've got that goal, that lead. We've got it for a reason by going forward. Just got to try and make sure that we try and get that positive thing about keeping the line up.
I think
getting out.
they're going to have stages in the game where they're going to keep the ball. We just, we've got to control it when we haven't got the ball.
Wolves have everybody back to defend again. Christensen with the corner, left-footed from the right-hand side. It's going to be another in-swinging delivery. Higher this time to the far post. And Vardy actually headed it onto Vestergaard and behind for the goal kick.
But it was a free header from him, though.
Either of them could have took it. Yeah,
It was a free header.
Vestergaard or Vardy.
A couple of yards beyond the far post. Wolves still not putting anyone on the post, by the way.
No, I don't like it. I
You
don't like it.
I
It stinks a goal.
Yeah.
It stinks a goal.
And also as well, they're leading record goal scorers at the back post on his own. So unfortunate that he had it against one of his own players.
So I don't know what goal smells like, but I'd always prefer to
Well,
have at least one person on the post.
A goal again stinks, doesn't it?
Cunha for Andre, midway inside his own half to Doherty. Into Semedo, to Andre, early on up to Guedes. This is nice for Wolves. Nice little back heel
Yes.
to Semedo. Semedo has Larson making the run ahead of him and Guedes wide. It's to Guedes who drills the ball towards the far post, just too high for Rodrigo.
Guedes is playing with a bit of freedom. I don't
like
mind it. I don't mind it.
I like it. I like it. I think the goals just give him that little bit more confidence as well.
I don't mind it when they're trying things. If it doesn't come off, I'm what? I don't mind it when they're trying the right things.
Do you know what? Just in the last month, he started to look to me like the player we thought we were getting.
Yeah. I like him.
Yeah, because before that it was always is he here. Even when he used to come on, and you're thinking his head's away.
Yeah.
His head's away from him.
I've always thought he had something about him. I always thought that he was lively.
You know, he's got a Portuguese coach again now.
Yeah.
Might feel a bit more settled.
See, I don't like this where we're playing from the back when we kind of
But
got
you see-
forward a little bit earlier.
See that, Tomo. See the numbers we had there, which it could have gone either way. I don't mind it when it's like that. It's just that when we were doing it before.
It's a little bit loose. And it's come to El Hanous, who runs it up towards the edge of the box, but Doherty well positioned to stop the pass through to Mavadidi. Cunha is very deep, but he wants to try and run it up over the halfway line. We'll leave it for João Gomez, who was there in support.
Yeah, when we were doing it before, it was just a back three, and the pass was an impossible pass. But because we've got those two sitters now in Andre and Gomez, like, I'm a bit more for it, if I'm honest. If done the right way, Tomo. If done the right way.
Andre Guedes back to Doherty.
I'd still like to see us go a little bit earlier up to the top front man for me.
Yeah, because I think in this game particularly, there's been that space between the midfield and the defence to drop it into him.
Totti's ball forwards went all the way through to the goalkeeper. What do you both make of Semedo's positioning and just how high he gets when Wolves are in possession? He's higher than Guedes a lot of the time.
Yeah, I think we need to be careful, I'll be honest with that. As a wing-back, I was always taught to stay level mostly with the ball in possession.
Yeah.
That way you'll never get caught out going either way.
Santi battling with Vardy and leaves the Leicester skipper on the floor, and Vardy didn't like Jorgen Strand Larsen kicking the ball towards him.
He's apologised to him. I don't think he meant it. Vardy wasn't happy, but I don't think he meant it, because I think he's kind of rolled towards when he's passed it back.
I'm sure I heard a thing in the week that Jamie Vardy actually learns swear words and things in different languages of people he's playing against, just so he can get under their skin a little bit more. I wonder if he knows any Norwegian. Might not know, might know a bit of Spanish. Santi left a bit on him a couple of times, shirking that physical battle.
Well, every player I've come up against has always known what the English swear words are. So either way,
first thing to learn.
No, so you teach them our language.
Fruity language.
Correcto.
Skip to Vestergaard on the right hand side. Cody's in the right back position here. Down the line to Justin, blocked off by Rodrigo. João Gomez and Cunha couldn't get control of the ball.
And ball.
That's where we've got to do better. When the ball turns over, keeping it.
You can hear the crowd's reaction as Wolves keep just winning it comfortably. Cunha trying to barrel his way through, but Vestergaard got there. Semedo in on Mavadidi. There's a little bit sharper fight about Wolves today.
Really good, Mavadidi.
Well, he seems to be their threat at the minute, doesn't he?
Definitely one we need to keep a close eye on this game. Semedo's done a good job at the minute.
There is Yannick Vestergaard, 33 minutes into the game. Leicester 0, Wolves 1. Remember, Wolves haven't won here in the Premier League era. It'd be nice to change that today. El Hanous forwards. Rodrigo Gomez trapped Jordan Ayew all the way and cleared. Mavadidi won it in the air ahead of Guedes. Christensen in field to Samare. Now for Skip, just out of the centre circle. Larsen thought he could win it. Just had a grip on Oliver Skip's shoulder. Free kick Leicester.
This is where we can't switch off, because Leicester already a couple of times took a quick free kick. And we're too busy feeling sorry or moaning to the referee. Got to switch on.
Bilal El Khanous with the free kick. Less than 10 yards ahead of the centre circle in the Wolves half. Central position, pretty much slap bang centre of the half. Waiting to try and lift it. He's going to drill it to the right-hand side of the box, and it's one in the air by Rodrigo Gomez, not fully away yet. João Gomez nods it forwards. Guedes looking for Cunha. Cunha, if he can hold off Justin, or why is he trying to spin there? Lost possession in a really silly area. Jordan Ayew running it forwards, and this cross goes harmlessly into the arms of Jose Sarr, who's played a very clever throw out early to Nelson Semedo. Up against Christensen, he's got no Wolves shirt within 40 yards of him. Semedo's still going though. And he plays it off the Leicester man for a throw by the corner flag.
Well played.
Don't mind that. The throw was on to do. He's met the ball. Sarr's threw it out to Semedo, and look where we've got up the pitch. We're in their final third.
Keith says Vardy struggles with English. How's he going to learn to swear in a different language? It's a bit mean, Keith, even at Christmas. João Gomez midway inside the Leicester half. Out to Rodrigo Gomez. Back to João Gomez. To Totti Gomez. To Santi Bueno Gomez. Just Santi Bueno. Doherty. Long diagonal. Oh, they've left it. Comes through to Rodrigo. And it's going to go over the line. Rodrigo Gomez. What a moment for the youngster. What a mistake from Leicester. It's a long diagonal pass that the Leicester defence left. Rodrigo Gomez didn't. He kept going, got something on it, and managed to bundle it past the goalkeeper. Huge smile for the youngster. Leicester 0, Wolves 2.
We talk about having a gamble, having a go for it, and that's exactly what he did. Because the Leicester player was in control of that situation, but he was happy to leave it, and he just read it so well. Well done.
That's what you do as an attacker. Like expect the best, and that's exactly what he went and done. Defender messed up, keeper messed up. There you go, take it.
Strange circumstances to score not just your first club goal, your first Premier League goal.
There's a
moment he'll never forget, Rodrigo Gomez.
Never forget, but there's a diagonal ball, simple diagonal ball. Mistakes can happen. You've got to ask people questions. That's what we've done. We'll take that all day long.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on a minute. They're checking a possible handball here. He looks to hit him above the sleeve line. But it's hard. It's on his left arm. Is it chest onto arm? Goal given. Goal given. Panic over, everybody. And that's just reward for not giving that up.
Yeah, but also as well, looking forward with the ball. Looking forward, 2 goals have come where we've looked forward with the ball early on. And again, I know Leicester have made a mess of it, but it's all about having that gamble, expecting people to make mistakes, and that's exactly what happened.
I'll tell you what, this place is ready to turn toxic, isn't it? Christensen's ball forwards. Doherty wins in the air, out of play for a Leicester throw.
You just don't give Leicester anything now. So was it 7 minutes left before half time?
Yeah, just don't encourage.
No.
Don't encourage free kicks. Don't encourage making mistakes, trying to thread silly balls through into midfield when it's not on. Those are the things we need to cut out.
Mavadidi, infield to Samare, his pass on. El Hanous with a blatant dive on the edge of the box. Nancy Taylor just tells him to get up as the ball goes through to Jose Sarr.
He's holding his chest, rolling on the floor. Referee didn't give it, all of a sudden he's all right.
Rob Knight is back home, so Christmas greetings from Calgary. Because we've got to keep scrapping, deflect, fluke, scramble something today. Well, we've done that for that second goal. Can't start the second half of the season on 9. Good foot in by João Gomez. Cunha looking for an early one up towards Gonzalo Guedes. Guedes has brought it down. Guedes up towards the edge of the box. He's trying to cross it towards Larson, and just Cody with a foot in.
Let's have a goal.
Go yourself.
Yeah, just he had a good touch at his feet. He should have had a pop. No one would have said anything to him.
Cunha wins it back inside the Leicester half, then rather runs into Samare. Goes back to his goalkeeper in the 6-yard box. Cody to try and run it forwards for Leicester. About 5.5 minutes plus time added on to go until the break. Feels very similar to when we were here under Julian Lopetegui, when Wolves went in front and this place was ready to turn, and then all of a sudden a big mistake. Leicester got a penalty and Wolves let them right back into the game. Got a cushion this time. Doherty into Guedes' feet. Poor
come
pass
on,
from him out of
come
play
on.
for a throw.
Got to keep
They're
that.
the little things. Let's not get sloppy. Let's not keep that concentration high.
I know what he's trying to do there, but I also feel in that position, can he get a shout to say, hold on to it? They were backing away from him.
That's what you need. Communication.
Jordan Ayew down the right-hand side to Justin, showed too much of it to Rodrigo, who fans in that corner are loving his performance at the moment.
He's been great. I'm not even saying he's been great so far.
Jordan Ayew on the turn. Anthony Taylor says Wolves got the ball, and Doherty trying to release Semedo, who's the wrong side of Mabadidi, who's quick though to get back to him. He's carried it a long way into the Leicester half, and then Samare across with a challenge to win it back. El Hanous on halfway, trying to play it in behind for Vardy, but Jose Sar's there.
It's all about game management now as well.
That's what you got to do. That
Yeah.
when you're up in games, it's how you manage it.
You just don't give anything away now.
In possession, out of possession, you have to be spot on.
Rodrigo back to Totti. Auntie P on the Shifnal sofa says, sounds like Tomo needs a fisherman's friend. Say hi to nephew James, who's halfway up a French Alp. Fingers crossed for a resurgence. Whereas Andy says, nice to hear Rod Stewart on the commentary today. Will we get a half-time rendition of Do You Think I'm Sexy?
Just Maggie.
Lovely ball by Guedes over the top for Semedo, but goalkeeper out to the left-hand edge of the box.
Good guy, Rod Stewart. I've been to his house. Unbelievable.
Do you want to pick up that name?
No, I'm just saying. You mentioned him. He makes you sign the dressing room. He's got a dressing room in his house.
He's got a what?
He's got a football pitch. So the Celtic team, we used to go down and train when we used to go down London. And
here's Mabadidi down the left-hand side. Flag has stayed down. Oh, Totti's missed it. Comes through to Vardy. Blocked by Totti off the line. Goodness me, almost a huge calamity to give Leicester a route back into the game.
Well, I don't know what happened there in the first one with the ball through.
João Gomez going to get the free kick, scrapping away with Skip in the just short of the centre circle in the Wolves half.
I'd just like to see who was in Mabadidi to start with.
Yeah.
Nobody went with him.
Semedo and Doherty almost next to each other. Offside flag may well have gone up if anything had come from it. Certainly when the ball went in towards Vardy.
That was the little things Tom was just talking about. We need to. We got lucky there. We got lucky.
I don't know what Totti was doing either. He's missed it.
But he's running into his own goal, and his body's always going to take him that way.
Semedo's ball down the line. Gonzalo Guedes towards the byline, being forced out towards the corner flag. Infield to Cunha in the box. Cunha! It's low and it's in! Mateus Cunha by the far post. Wolves had a third before the break. The Vitor Pereira era has started magnificently.
Wow.
Who would have thought?
Oh wow! Are these going for half time or are they going home?
I'll be the latter, mate, I think.
Such a comfortable goal. Gonzalo Guedes involved again. Mateus Cunha took it on, and when he got inside the box, the wrong side of the defence, it was whether he could squeeze it in, and he managed to find a route to the far post.
Oh, I don't want to say it.
Wow.
But remember what I said back down in the press room? How many times there's been a 4-3? With Leicester, like literally.
Brilliant work by Guedes again. Cunha, it might be a slight touch of the fingertips of the goalkeeper, but there's too much power from Mateus Cunha's effort. He's had a quiet couple of games, the Brazilian.
It's a great touch.
Oh, we said, didn't we, that we need more from him?
Their keeper's had one there, by the way.
Yeah.
Jordan Ayew is offside. Listen to that Wolves support.
Brilliant, I love it. Looks nice up there, doesn't it? 3-0. Wolverines, looks nice.
3 minutes.
Going to
being
half
added
time
on.
now. Going to half time with nothing. That's what you got to do.
Long ball forwards for Vardy, who tries to shoot from distance, blocked by Santi. Ball infield to El Hanous. Now for Mavadidi. Semedo got there first, and then plays it off the Leicester man and behind for a goal kick. Everything's going Wolves' way at the moment.
Let's hope it continues as well.
I think we need to ask Vitor Pereira for some lottery numbers at this stage.
Hey, it's working so far. Let's take it.
I don't think he'll be complacent now.
No,
He'll want his team to keep driving on.
he's been around long enough to know.
He's experienced enough, isn't he?
Come on, just little kicks like that. Just
There's no need for that.
no, that's mistakes. That just shouldn't happen.
Haley, who is normally the head of the Lee Naylor Appreciation Society, saying she's enjoying 2 weeks off from work. Tomo, get some honey and lemon down here.
Told ya, I was going to lose it to the voice.
To the husky tones.
I was going to lose it to the voice. That was it. That was curtains.
Thing is, if we keep performing like this away from home, Nails is going to have to start coming to all the games.
Well,
And get a husky voice.
we can negotiate.
Alanis' ball forwards, Vestergaard's header. Larson back there to help out. Doherty trying to clear. That's the Wolves' right-hand side. It's gone under play for a Wolves throw. We've got about a minute left of the 3 being added on. Wolves have 3 goals here. I really wish you hadn't brought up the 4-3 thing, by the way.
No, to us.
No, I know, but now you said it, it's like you've put a jinx on it.
No, so long as we go 4-0 up, I don't care.
Well, I did say to you, didn't I, in my prediction, that I wanted to say 4-0.
Did you?
I did, yeah.
He did.
I didn't hear that.
But I thought it might just have been all the turkey I've consumed already. There's El Hanous trying to cross from deep. Jose Sarr comes and claims it, takes a bump off Jordan Ayew for his troubles. There's a lot of people gone down into the vestibules already.
No,
Some
home.
concourses.
They've gone home. Yeah.
Maybe. Portugal flag anyway, and being flown high as Wolves' new Portuguese coach turns and heads towards the tunnel, delighted with what his team have produced in the first 45 minutes. All the TV cameras are on Gonzalo Guedes and Rodrigo Gomez, who've made huge contributions. Their 2 goals. Guedes has also provided one as well. Mateus Cunha adding the 3rd. Wolves are in a great position here.
Yeah, they are. But I say the majority of the time they've done things right. Bit of luck's come with it as well. Rodrigo Gomez, bit of fortunate, but I think sometimes you make your own luck by gambling, having a go, and that's exactly what he's done to get it. And then good 3rd goal from Cunha as well. Look, just got to control the game now. Just got to go out there and make sure that they manage it well and make sure they make it difficult for Leicester. Don't give them anything in that first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Because the next goal is going to be important for me.
That's what it'll be about. It's about managing this game, in and out of possession. They're going to come out in this second half and they're going to go for it. And it's how we deal with their pressure, with their presence. And in previous games we've had to this, where we've been in front, it's been our own mistakes which have been our own undoing. Can we minimise those and go on and win the game?
Who's impressed you? Who stood out for you?
Rodrigo Gomez, I thought he's been brilliant. To go on, I don't know what his natural position is. Is it a winger? Is it a wing back? I don't know what he's been bought for, but as a wing back, he's been great today. He's had to deal with Justin, who has played there for a number of years now, and I think he's looked the better player. And he's gone and got his goal, which a bit fortunate, but when you're attacking, it's all about expecting the best. When you're defending, it's about expecting the worst. He's expected the best, and he's gone and got his goal through bad defending.
Well, Wolves, it feels weird not being in this position for quite a long time. What do we do?
Enjoy the moments at the minute, but
It's normally at this point, Tom, I would say to you, what have they got to do differently second half?
yeah, I just think they've got to continue what they're doing, keep playing, but cut out the silly mistake. We're still making some unforced errors in there, but I think we've just got away with it at the minute against Leicester. We've just got to continue what we're doing.
Yeah, you can tell they're a bit fragile as well, and I think we've just preyed on that.
But that's what you've got to do. You've got to keep them down there. You've got to keep going on. Don't give them anything. Just watching the Guedes first goal again. Straight ball.
Great finish.
Yeah,
really good finish.
Did well with his body, didn't he?
Wolves have done well all through. Gonzalo Guedes, perhaps the standout so far at half-time. It's Leicester 0, Wolves 3.
Download the Wolves app today. The only place to watch live academy matches.
Wolves TV, the home of live uninterrupted radio commentary of every single Wolves game. But that's not all. Wolves TV also brings you extended and alternative match highlights, interviews with the team, behind-the-scenes features and training coverage, plus see every goal Wolves score from every angle.
From the volley over the goal! That is simply stunning!
So check out Wolves TV online at wolves.co.uk or on the move via the Wolves app.
Do you need support with your mental health? Life has been very challenging in recent years. With the COVID pandemic and cost of living crisis, we've experienced some difficult times. Wolves Foundation, the club's official charity, continues to run a Head for Health project, focused on helping adults improve their mental and physical well-being. For more details, email healthadmin@wolves.co.uk or call 07971 900 257.
Are you looking for a space to entertain key clients? Got a special occasion coming up and want to treat the family? Or are you just looking to come and watch a game in style? At Molyneux, we've a range of matchday hospitality packages available for every Premier League game.
Well, so much involved in this.
From the pitch and city views of WV1 to the premium a la carte dining in the boardroom, there's something for everyone looking to elevate their matchday experience.
Oh, goodness me!
To find out more and get yourself booked in, visit the hospitality section of wolves.co.uk.
Due to huge demand, Wolves Museum is now opening on Thursdays. Opening times are now Thursday to Sunday, 10:30 to 4:30 p.m. Take a walk through the history of Wolverhampton Wanderers and marvel at our extensive collection of Wolves artefacts. Only £10 for adults and £5 for under 14s. With new exhibits opening all the time, there's plenty to see in the Wolves Museum, so book your trip through old gold history at events.wolves.co.uk.
There's nothing quite like that winning feeling.
Would you believe this? And the goal is given!
Now you can be a winner too with Wolves Lottery. There are loads of cash prizes to be won every week, as well as the chance to win unique money can't buy experiences while supporting charities locally and throughout the West Midlands.
Oh, it's a stunning game! It's a stunning moment! Brought to you by a stunning football team!
From only £1 a week, what are you waiting for? Sign up now and you could be our next weekly big winner. Go to wolves.co.uk and select lottery to find out more.
You've
Experience the thrill of Molineux on a match day. Now go behind the scenes with our exclusive stadium tours, taking you from the stands to the dressing room, see where the team don the old goal, and take your chance to walk out that famous tunnel into the Golden Palace. Book online, and you can even book your own private VIP tour for up to 20 people by emailing museum@wolves.co.uk.
Wolves Foundation is the club's official charity, delivering a range of projects across the local community. The foundation is only able to work across so many different areas thanks to the generous support of funders and the general public. Can you help? Text Wolves and then the value of your donation to 70085.
Get the latest news from Molineux as fast as it happens. Find our regular quickfire podcast, Wolves Express, via wolves.co.uk or wherever you find your podcasts.
The Wolves app, the home of Wolves online and on the move. Get the latest news, video, podcasts and what's trending. Plus, listen to men's and women's first team commentaries and watch the under-21s. You can even check out the latest merchandise offers from the club shop and create your own highlights. Plus, bid on unique match-worn memorabilia with Wolves auctions exclusive to the Wolves app. Download it now for iOS and Android.
Wolves records. Things just got loud.
Take the stress out of getting to the game with Wolves' only official off-site matchday parking at the University of Wolverhampton Science Park. Only £8 per match and only a 10 to 15 minute walk to Molineux. It's the perfect place to park for hassle-free entry and exit on a match day. Go to tickets.wolves.co.uk to score yourself a spot.
Do you want to get more active? Wolves Foundation, the club's official charity, runs an Active Through Football project, which helps people of all ages to improve their physical fitness. Sessions are fun, friendly, and have real positive results. To find out the range of activities on offer, contact Liam Turner at wolves.co.uk.
For a regular quickfire update on everything Wolves, search Wolves Express wherever you listen to your podcasts.
So Leicester are back out for the second half, and they are making a change. Wout Faes is about to come on. Elsewhere, by the way, Bournemouth are leading at Manchester United by a 1-0. Half time there. It's about to start the second half. Vestergaard's the player who's gone off here, by the way. Hoyson with the goal for Bournemouth. 0-0 between Everton and Chelsea, and Fulham and Southampton. Double change. Skip's gone off as well. Harry Winks on, popular change. So referee just waiting for the go-ahead from the match director. We are good to go, and here we are. Second 45 minutes underway. Wolves playing from right to left as we look at it, the opposite side to where the TV cameras are. Wolves supporters away in the top left corner from our position. Higher for the back of the main stand. Mikey Burrows, Lee Naylor, and as one person has said, Grandpa Simpson.
Was it you?
Andy on Twitter or X. Tomo has got a bit of a husky voice today. More than a bit. So Leicester in possession, all in blue. Winks for Wout Faes.
It'd be interesting to see how many Leicester fans come back out. Because they're still empty.
Yeah, there's still a lot of empty seats in there.
There might be a few who are tempted to go and start their Christmas break early. Justin trying to rob it from Andre. He's done really well to hold him off, actually. Guedes looking for Semedo.
Again,
Get hold of it, that's
twice in succession. Like,
get hold of it.
Get hold of the ball. Or even just play a better ball out.
Give Semedo no chance at all getting that. And that's twice he's done a replica of what he's just done.
He's nursing a bad ankle.
Nah, he scored. He'll be all right.
Don't know. He's got a little limp going on down there.
Oh, Vitor Pereira chance ringing out from the away end.
But it's just little things like that that cost you games and goals.
Yeah.
By giving away needless mistakes because there's no pressure on him.
Yeah, that's the concentration levels that need to be really high, especially in this game. 3-0, you could think the game's over, but I've been in a game where it's been 3-0 before and we've won 4-3, so.
Will you stop bringing that up? Unbelievable. Doherty with a header away. Semedo turning and clearing. Here's Andre trying to switch the play for Rodrigo Gomez. He's had a very good game so far today. Got his first Wolves goal. Andre with a switch of play, looking to get Guedes in again, and Christensen was a bit slow. Guedes up to the edge of the box, looking for some support. Pulls it back to João Gomez. Wolves are not quite in any rush, are they?
Yeah, you give them a chance to get back. Like you're 3-0 up. Just go for it. Express yourself.
Semedo on down the line. João Gomez trying to do just that with a back heel, but it was blocked off by Samade. Then João Gomez in with a foul as he tried to win possession again. So Leicester with Ward in goal, Justin, Cody, Farson, Christensen, then Samare and Winks now in midfield. Ayew, El Khanous, Mavadidi supporting Vardy. Wolves is Sarr in goal. Semedo, Doherty, Bueno, Totti, Rodrigo, Andre and João Gomez. Then Guedes, Larson and Cunha. Ali with a low cross in. Totti again missed it. Doherty clears to the edge of the box. Andre only found Justin. Then Andre with a very good challenge to try and get it away.
Just been sloppy a few times. We need to cut that out.
João Gomez in with a challenge with Samare.
Well, that's about 5 or 6 times now.
Don't want to give these chances. That's the thing. They get one back.
I don't know what Totti's doing with his feet. That's 2 or 3 times now. He's been clean bowled, hasn't he? A couple of times.
It's because he's not in the right position to start with, Tom. You shouldn't be running back at your own goal that quickly.
Oh, Jamie Vardy caught Jose Sarr on the head there as he followed through. Sarr was very brave to go out low to pick up the low through ball. And Vardy continued on. I don't think he really needed to. It's Christensen's pass.
He's left his leg there then.
Ball catches him the knee, straight onto the forehead.
He's got away with it.
Yeah. He's left his leg there.
He's definitely left his leg there. But he's been sneaky about it, that he can get away with it. Only us know about that somehow. It was a regular thing in our day. We could get away with it though. There was no cameras and nothing.
Yeah, but to be fair, Tomo used to run into people's kneecaps a lot because height difference.
Just get a lot of head injuries, Tomo.
Some kneecaps.
Used to bounce off people's calf muscles and hips, didn't you?
Still don't get past me though.
You're right, Tomo. Love that.
Snap at the ankles, Tomo. Get him in there.
Yes.
Saviour. I love it, mate. That's what you know him to me.
Ian says Thompson nails 2 words, yeehaw. Say Andy says Tomo sounds like a Black Country Grandpa Simpson. At Mikey Burrows if you want to get in touch. Geordie's saying this is the best Wolves game I've commentated on. I don't think I'll go quite that far. We've had some amazing occasions of recent years.
Oh, just run with it, Mikey, will you? Jeez.
All right, this is the best game ever.
At the minute.
I'm say if Wolves can.
Yeah, even better than the 4-3 at Molineux.
The 4-3. I mean, will you stop bringing up these 4-3s? I don't know what's wrong with you. Is this because you've got the book that's got details of all the previous
I've got
games?
all sorts
He's
in
read
here.
it, Matt. He's read it.
I've got the almanac.
It's your fault.
For a guy who normally doesn't know anything about Wolves history, all of a
What do you
sudden.
need to know? 1913, 1914 season? What do you want? What do you want to
go
know?
on. While Jose Sarr's just getting himself to his feet, give us a stat from your book.
Right, hold on. Talk a little bit and let me.
You're going to miss your opportunity here. Jose Sarr looks to be okay, thankfully. Officially, we're at the 52-minute mark as he kicks downfield. Guedes with a good header out to the left-hand side. Cunha battles with Justin, and that comes off the Leicester defender. Cunha was thinking about getting on with it quickly, but we'll leave it for Rodrigo Gomez to take.
Oh, that was a foul throw.
Yeah, definite foul throw.
I was thinking, what? Surely he's not going to get away with that.
Leicester get on with it. Cody infield to Balfas. Out to the right-hand side for Justin. Down the line, Totti should be there ahead of Jordan Ayew. I think he played that off the Leicester man again. Yeah, they did. Wolves throw.
See if he can do better with this one.
Another double change coming from Leicester. Hamza Chowdhury and Bobby De Cordova-Reid.
17, Hamza Chowdhury. Fourth substitution for Leicester City, replacing number 11, Bilal El-Khalous. With number 14, Bobby De Cordova-Reid.
So maybe a slight change in shape, perhaps, from Leicester. Strand Larson, I think that came off his thigh onto his hand. But they've got to do something, haven't they, to try and push the game here.
Yeah, they've got to try and get Wolves to come out a little bit or get behind them. Wolves just got, again, I said it's half time. Game management is everything now. Making sure you don't make silly mistakes. When you get opportunities, take them.
I don't actually know what they've gone to.
Well, it looks like De Cordova-Reid's playing very high up as a potential right wing back. Chowdhury and Winks as a midfield two, with Samari maybe slightly ahead of them.
Keep the ball.
Cunha trying to flick the ball in field. Winks has it on the edge of the centre circle.
It's happened too many times. The ball's gone up to the front man and it's been flicked away. Like, get hold of the ball. Take a touch. What's wrong? Why has it gone out the game? Take a touch when it goes up to the front man.
Well,
Everyone's just got to flick it.
Well, we've done it about 4 times and give it straight back to the opposition. Just keep the ball.
Here comes Mavadidi down the Leicester left, trying to get across that deflects into Jose Sarr.
Everything's going for us, isn't it? I love it.
Doherty was just backing up Semedo, though, and I like to see that.
Yeah. See the danger. I mean, that's what I mean by Doc when he sees the game differently to Semedo when he's in that position. He's got a more defensive mind. He grew up playing right back.
Totti going back to Jose Sarr, now Santi from outside of his penalty area to Matt Doherty. Looks to play it up towards Semedo, who's trying to flick it in field. Christensen got a touch to it. Samari found Winks.
He's got very sloppy, isn't he, in play.
I don't know where all this flicking and trying to play it.
Yeah.
It's doing no favours at all for us.
10 minutes has been and gone at the start of the second half. Here's Jordan Ayew, midway inside the Wolves half, out to the right and touchline to Bobby De Cordova-Reid. Infield to Hamza Chowdhury. Cody to Farce. Now to the left-hand side to Christensen. Leicester are trying to move Wolves along. Mavadidi infield to Samare. And Samare's back heel has gone straight to Gonzalo Guedes, who can try and run Wolves clear to Cunha. Cunha's got space over the halfway line, flicking it forwards again. And Guedes left it for Larson, who I think was expecting Guedes to take it. Larson did keep it in on the right-hand touchline and got support from Semedo. But Mavadidi back there to take it from him. Though Doherty steps in on halfway and wins it back. Totti, that's not a bad ball for Rodrigo Gomez. But nearly up to the left-hand corner of the box, infield to Guedes. Guedes trying to just dink across into Larson. Taken by the goalkeeper to ironic cheers around the King Power. Just explain why you're saying no there.
So obviously there's one person in the box against 5. So we've got Larson against 5 of their defenders in the box, and we've decided to cross it. At the best of times, we don't do that.
And there's no pressure on us.
Cody's ball has found Vardy in behind, taking it past Sarr, narrow angle into the side netting.
Didn't it look like he hit the ball that was coming across the...
Cody's pass, Vardy just curled behind Totti. And we've seen Vardy make that run a couple of times. He was onside.
Nobody marking him. Totti doesn't know where he is. Bueno doesn't know where he is.
Yeah. Wolves are a touch fortunate that Vardy's touch was a bit heavy.
One in the first half as well. It should have been a goal, let's be honest.
Exactly the same position.
Can't be undone by balls like that. This shouldn't be on.
Somebody just needs to mark him. It's a case of you've got him.
But Tomo, it's about being positionally in a good place where they can't put the ball in behind. Do you know what I mean? Like it's like when you look up and you see someone in that position, you go, no, I'm not playing that ball. They'll defend it easy. But we're in a position where it just looks like the defender's seeing a gap between our defensive shape.
Well, Larson's done brilliantly. He's hurt himself in the process. João Gomez finding Guedes. Wolves attempted to stop here, but Guedes still runs on. Finds Semedo. Larson picks himself up. He was just being... had about 3 players around him, Jorgen Strand Larson. He managed to find João Gomez and got a big old whack for his trouble. Still hobbling. Anthony Taylor checking on him. Wolves just passing it around. João Gomez over halfway. Hit it straight at Samari in front of him, and Leicester get it back. Semedo, though, comes racing in to try and win it. Andre does. Guedes for Cunha. Cunha looking around, saw no one up there, so decides he's going to have a run at Chowdhury, but Chowdhury with a foot in, dispossesses him. Bit up at that, they didn't look happy at that from Cunha. I think he's saying to him, you've got to get back in as well. Vardy running down the right-hand side. Santi pushing him out towards the corner flag, getting a touch to it. Leicester throw.
I'm just watching that again. Nobody's got Vardy again. He's standing in between Totti and Breno, Santi Breno. One of them's got to pick him up.
Chowdhury back to Cody. Cody looking to hit the long diagonal. Seen that plenty of times in gold. Found Mavididi. Down the left-hand side for Leicester to Samare. Left-footed cross. You got in front of João Gomez, but Santi Bueno got there to close him down. Andre just puts his foot through it to clear. Now Gonzalo Guedes could make something of this. He's charging against Bass, and the backheader's gone straight to Larson. First time pass to Gonzalo Guedes. It's 3-on-2 in Leicester's favour, with more defenders getting back, but Wolves still have the ball. Then Guedes didn't know that Mavididi was behind him. Andre, that's good midfield play again.
Great defending.
He's had a great game today.
Yes, Iman Gomez
stood up to the contest today. He's being counted.
And I just wonder, I'll come back to this. Totti trying to find Rodrigo Gomez. I think he's overhit it. It's going to go out of play by the corner flag. There's been a couple of times when Andre was taken off at half time, and the suggestion was that he was struggling to understand what was being expected of him, that he wasn't quite grasping it. And I just wonder whether the Portuguese-speaking coaches enabled him now to have a much clearer idea of what he's there to do.
Possibly.
It's football. I think it's a universal language. I think you know what's needed of you. I think that I can't see Gary O'Neill not telling him what he wants.
Yeah, but also as well,
I'm saying it's more the understanding of Andre, the language barrier.
I know that.
But also as well, he's got Cunha and he's got Gomez in there, João Gomez in there, who can probably talk a little bit better English.
Yeah, no, but look, I've said from day dot he was.
Here comes Mavididi, by the way. Semedo back to him. Mavadidi's low cross in. Totti again didn't quite have his feet right.
What is wrong with him?
Slices the clearance behind for a corner.
He's not looked comfortable at all, has he? And the ball's come across.
Defending like that's one thing I do with him, all week, defending crosses. I think you should do that as a defender anyways.
I think his starting position's probably the big thing.
It just seems awkward every time he tries to clear the ball or stand up to it.
Corner in swinger, right footed from the left-hand side, headed away by Larson. To the right-hand side of the box, decorded over Reed. Manages to get his cross back in and headed down by João Gomez to Cunha, who was a bit slow in clearing. Totti tries to head it away.
I tell you what, with Dyson now, look here.
Then Cunha goes in and fouls.
He's trying to make up for the mistake he's made. He's taking too long on the ball. Like, he's not going to get that much time.
Why doesn't he want to run with it? He's very reluctant at the minute, Cunha. He's got that hesitation.
Would you be tempted to take Cunha off at this stage?
Yeah,
62 minutes gone. I don't think he's really up to speed.
You don't need an invite. Like, we don't need to give Leicester any chances at all. And I think he's just sloppy with his passes now and again.
I just think that we're making our own mistakes, and it's encouraging Leicester to come forward. And there's no need for it.
Yeah.
Jordan Ayew with the resulting free kick, 2 yards in from the right-hand touchline, pretty much level with the edge of the Wolves penalty area. Ayew right-footed in towards the near post. Vardy's flick on and safe into the hands of Jose Sarr.
Tell you what, I was just about to say, the ball's going to be whipped in. Vardy's in front of our player. Guedes needs to drop for me. He's got a free header there.
I've played football for 20 years. I've never allowed a person to get in front of me. I've never allowed someone not to stand in front of a player.
Rodrigo Gomez getting the wrong side of Hamza Chowdhury. Now being forced to turn and look for support. Gets it from Cunha. Infield to João Gomez. Now for Andre. Across the centre circle for Doherty. Semedo out on the touchline. Here is the skipper.
See a little break in the clouds there, Mikey.
There's starting to be a bit of blue skies above us. Here's Totti. Up over the halfway line. So his left-hand side to Cunha. Infield looking for the run of João Gomez. Rodrigo takes it on the turn. Just under-hit the pass looking for Guedes. Samare got back there to intercept. There's good pressure being applied by Rodrigo and now by Gonzalo Guedes. Fast will be able to bring it clear. 64 minutes gone. Wolves still lead by 3-0.
Nobody's still marking Vardy. I know he's experienced. I know he does it well. But somebody's got to take him.
Brilliant.
Somebody's got to mark him.
Mavadidi's cross blocked by Doherty. Spencer with throw. Bournemouth lead by 3-0 at Man United, by the way. Cliver and Semenyo with the goals.
They're a decent side this year, Bournemouth, as we've seen.
Out pass out to the left-hand side for Mavadidi. Up against Semedo. Low cross in. Andre well positioned. And then fouled by Vardy. Wolves free kick in their own penalty area.
I'm just looking at our players. There's just that slight hesitation when we get the ball. And I think it's just involving that challenge from Leicester.
So conversations for Vitor Pereira with his two assistants. His assistant head coach is Luis Miguel. And then first team coach is André Montero. Long chats at the base of the technical area. Cunha looks to play it off De Cordova-Reid for a Wolves throw. Quite a few players out warming up at the minute. Doyle, Bellegarde, Forbes and Hwang at the moment. It's a clever ball in field to Guedes, who's Leicester are backing off him. Guedes running, looking for Semedo, just sold the pass a bit. Christensen intercepted and cleared.
I think that's about 5 or 6 consecutive balls Guedes' giveaway, if I'm honest.
And he's not on his own now, that's the thing.
He's played his part.
I wonder whether, maybe they're just tiring. 25 minutes to go.
You can't get tired when you're passing the ball 5-10 yards with no pressure.
Yeah, that's a bit like.
You know, when you get tired about anything.
Totti's just passed it straight to Winks.
Just take a bit of pride in what you do.
Good put in by João Gomez. Chowdhury down the line for Ayew. Infield to Winks. Pressure by Cunha. He looks a bit tired, looks a bit frustrated.
Well, he's got to help his team. Can't just stand there and put his thumbs up.
De Cordova-Reid on for the run of Chowdhury. Right inside the box. Sliding challenge from Totti. Leicester corner.
But that's come from us giving the ball away. Now, just again, let's look. This year that's been one of our biggest problems. Control of the ball, it's easy. Don't give it anybody. Have a bit, like Nal said, have a bit of pride in your play.
Left-footed corner from the right-hand side. In-swinger from Christensen.
Vardy again in front of him.
Goes deep towards the far post. Jose Sarr claims it inside the 6-yard box and throws it out quickly to Guedes. He's got Rodrigo and Larson racing up in support. Guedes over the halfway line. Winks dispossesses him.
That's 7.
Again, that hesitation.
Right, he's got to do better. Come on, you've got to do better. Man, this is when I talk about managing the game. I thought he put him in.
I thought he had as well then for a second.
Cunha with a header back.
On our angle,
Totti got there.
Our angle looked like it put him in, but it was a nice cushioned header.
He had probably more time than he realised as well, Cunha. I don't think he necessarily needed to nod that down, but he was fine.
I'm just looking here, and he should be up here now. He's in our left back position.
Flick on by Semedo. Guedes with an early cross. Jorgen Strand Larsen couldn't quite get there. Cody heads it behind for the Wolves corner.
We've got one of our leading goal scorers on the halfway line when we're attacking in the box.
To be fair, Gomez has just asked the question, why ain't you up? Look, I've just seen him talking to.
He's walking.
Obviously, I'm fluent in Portuguese, but
well, he's certainly fluent in like football hand gestures.
Well, yeah, but you can tell he's saying what, push on, like.
Because when I watched you play, you used to get a lot of hand gestures at you.
Well, I did, yeah. Well, it's part and parcel. We can't all be like 9 out of 10s like Tomo, you know what I mean?
Cunha's corner, right footed from the right hand side. That's a weird corner, trying to play it short. Mavadidi intercepted. Cunha got there though, back heel. It's going to stay in for Semedo. Semedo had a chance to cross, pulls back. Doherty had a chance to cross. He'll pull it back. Cunha had a chance to cross. He eventually does, and it's headed on, and it's just wide by Santi Bueno. So near to the fourth goal for Wolves.
That was close.
A grimace almost of Santi as he jogs back. Stayed forwards, desperate for somebody to put the ball in the penalty area.
But again,
and eventually when it came in, it's a very good header, you know.
Yeah, we just had we had bodies in the box. Like, put the ball in, lads. Put the ball in the box. We got a 6'5" centre forward who wants balls in the box.
Rodrigo Gomez with a very good interception to deny De Cordova-Reid. Andre, everything's going for Wolves at the minute. Winks with an interception. De Cordova-Reid. There's Guedes with the interception. You can see an element of how much they've been drilled the last couple of days.
Yeah, but you can see that element as well. The tempo just dies out the game. You've got a team here who are lacking in confidence in Leicester. There's opportunity still there for us. We can just up the pace just a little bit.
Yeah, I remember my old culture used to say, when you've got someone by, squeeze them.
Scruff of the neck.
Yeah.
Cunha for Doherty. Wolves supporters cheering every pass. The Olays are out. Semedo. Guedes, right-hand corner of the box, just outside of it. Semedo back in field to Cunha. 25 yards from goal. Attempted ball forwards blocked off by Samare. Andre first to the loose ball. Finds Totti. There's going to be more and more gaps in the home end if this continues. Wolves are taking the mickey. Semedo fouled by Wout Faes, who they just didn't like it there. Leicester, you could tell someone was going to get kicked, and it's given Wolves a free kick in a dangerous area.
It's normally the case. You normally go when there's the Olays coming from the crowd. You're just wanting someone just kick someone, please.
So Wolves with the free kick. It's Mateus Cunha stood over it. It's 30 yards on the diagonal to the right of centre as you look towards goal. It's not quite the angle to go for goal, though. I said that about Ashley Young in a similar area the other week. Guedes is stood in an offside position by the penalty spot. He's going to run back now. Cunha whips it in low. He went for the near post, and Ward watched it into the side netting.
3-0. I don't mind.
Leicester in possession. Chowdhury to Wout Faes. Christensen back to Faes. We're going to see Hee Chan Wang very shortly on for Guedes. So here comes the change for Wolves. Gonzalo Guedes scored one, got Wolves going, helped contribute to another. He had a big arm around him from Jorgen Schanlarsson. It's been a good performance from Gonzalo Guedes. Not perfect. I know you two will pick up on a few elements to it, but he's made a big contribution again today.
Yeah, he has. So he took his goal really well. He used his body against the defender. Set up Cunha's goal as well. Little reverse pass. Yeah, he's looked tired and he's looked not himself in the second half, you could say. But yeah, good contribution from him.
I'll take it. Should have bought him off half time.
Leicester give possession away. First contribution for Hwang is to find Cunha, 25 yards from goal. Hwang, no!
Take it!
Hee-Chan Hwang stepped over the ball, trying to leave it for Jorgen
There you go.
Oh,
Strand-Larsen.
that was a perfect opportunity.
There's a player who hasn't scored a goal in quite a bit.
I'm not giving that chance up to anyone else. No chance.
It's a clever pass by Cunha.
Take it in your
Hwang on the
stride.
edge of the penalty area with Leicester backing away.
There you go.
There's no way. If I'm a front player, I'm not
penalty area.
I'm not over in the ball.
Centre of the goal.
No chance.
Wow.
There's Dickwood over Reed.
When was the last time Wang scored?
Yes, good question that.
Because I think he's just seen the reason why.
1 second caller. Here's Christensen with possession of it. Connor Cody. Chowdhury out to the right side to Dickwood over Reed. Ayew back to Chowdhury. Wang's last goal, by the way, was away at Man City at the back end of last season in the 5-1 loss. That consolation goal. Jordan Ayew dispossessed by Totti. Rodrigo falls to Larsen, to Cunha, to Larsen, to Cunha. It's going to come maybe to Jorgen Strand-Larsen. Wout Fast got across there. Wings with it. It's 12 Premier League appearances, 14 in all competitions. This will be 15 since he last found the back of the net. He's had some injury issues, and of course he's not really had that many minutes. Here's Jordan Ayew. He's always felt like a bit of a streaky player as well, Hee-Chan Hwang. It goes behind. They're going to give corner. Yeah, corner given.
You always used to seem to get opportunities though and not finish. And then obviously when he got the top goal scorer last season, he was finishing everything. From your prediction, Mikey.
Jordan Ayew with a corner, right-footed from the right-hand side. Whipped in towards the near post, headed away by Andre. It's with Harry Winks, back out to the right to Ayew. Looks to try and drill it in, headed away again by Andre. Winks picks up on it, midway inside the Wolves half, lifts it in. It's allowed to go all the way through and behind for a goal kick.
I'm just watching that when the ball's coming out. We're standing watching the Leicester players. I've just been fortunate that
we've come way off it, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. We've gone completely the other way, and we're fortunate that Leicester haven't took advantage of it for me.
So Wolves with the goal kick. I've been trying to mention for a couple of weeks now. Shout out to Lewis and Monica, who live in North Wales. Belated congratulations on your 63rd wedding anniversary.
Oh, wow.
And best wishes for Monica going forward in a very uncertain health situation.
Congratulations.
Daughter Sue loves you both loads. And it was Sue's birthday last week as well. In all the hullabaloo of what was going on against Ipswich, didn't have a chance to read out that message. So the very best wishes to you. Congratulations on 63 years together.
Yeah, well done.
And all the best for the future. As someone who's not quite made it to 2 years married yet, we've got to ever get near 63.
Some achievement.
Got about 12 minutes to go here. Wolves leading by 3-0. Doherty's ball forwards is a good one. Semedo, goalkeeper's coming. Oh, and he just about got the better of Nelson Semedo, and he'll get the throw, Danny Ward. Semedo's half a foot away from getting there and knocking it past him.
I think if he slides in, he wins it.
You know what happens there, then, and
Yeah,
especially on a goalkeeper.
After 110 games without a goal, I'm still not sure to back Semedo to have put it in the empty net anyway. Here's De Cordova-Reid. Loose pass in field. Andre intercepts. Semedo up towards Larson. Got a kick from Fast, but managed to work it out to the right hand side to Huang. Well, then Doherty fouled by Vardy unnecessarily. Vardy has had a red card in this fixture before.
It's been funny. He's kicked out a few times, isn't he, today?
Yeah.
He sent off in a 2-0 win in which Matt Doherty had scored an own goal back in August of 2018. First meeting between the two in the Premier League era, or in this recent Premier League era. Certainly Naylor played in a Premiership era game.
Was that it?
There was a 0-0 here in that
Have a look
season.
in your book. Have a look in your book.
No, yeah.
On ball forwards to De Cordova-Reid into the penalty area. Totti with him. And a good challenge by Totti. Sees it behind for a corner.
Was it here?
Yeah, would it be?
I don't know.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
This is why you bought me the book, mate, because I don't know.
You did also play in the 4-3 as well.
Yeah, I knew. Unbelievable game, mate. Outrageous game.
Jordan Ayew with the corner, right-footed from the right-hand side. 10 minutes to go. In towards the near post, headed away by Cunha. It's remarkable after all we've been through as well that we changed coach and all of a sudden Wolves look quite solid on set pieces, touch wood.
Well, he practiced them before the game, didn't he?
Yeah, it just touched on it, and we seen it before the game, and I said I'm all for that.
Here's Winks with a cross in, headed
see-
away by Andre.
You see weaknesses, practice.
Michel Gomez with a bit of a tired-looking clearance. We're going to see Doyle and Dawson coming on shortly. Winks trying to lift it in towards Vardy's run, and Vardy, that was a clever little nudge from Santi Bueno, put him off balance.
This is great. No traffic on the way home. The stadium's emptying pretty early.
When are you claiming you scored here, by the way?
Against it was Cardiff v.
Oh, Cardiff.
Yeah.
I thought
Cardiff
you
v
had
Leicester.
scored here.
We'll ring Keames. Ring him up. I used to dink Matty in training and Keames in games.
The King Power Stadium is emptying quickly now, with 8.5 minutes plus time added on to go. Buonanotte is going to come on as well for Leicester. Doyle's going to come on for Strand Larson, and Dawson on for Rodrigo Gomez. So maybe Totti across.
Yeah, you could see that.
Chance of is there a fire drill coming from the away end. Here's Winks' ball forwards, intercepted by Andre. He'll be right up there for my man of the match, you know.
Yeah, for me.
Oh, João Gomez with the pass on for Cunha. Larson's in the penalty area.
He chants far.
Cunha is going to try and pick out João Gomez with a diving header that goes wide.
No,
6 yards out.
Freda.
Right-footed cross from Mateus Cunha, and João Gomez had a glorious chance to add a fourth.
He just put his arms up in the air as if to say, what on earth was that? He's got to score. He's got to score.
That's his last contribution as well, isn't it?
Substitution for Leicester City, replacing number 18, Jordan Ayew.
So Rodrigo Gomez and Jürgen Strand Larson go off.
It's 40, Buonanotte.
He's still got his hand on his head. João Gomez thinking about his miss.
He ain't happy, is he?
No.
So Semedo has gone to left wing back, Doherty to right wing back, Dawson, Santi and Totti are the three. And then Cunha's up front with a box midfield of Doyle, Huang, and then behind them, Andre and João Gomez. This is Vitor Pereira saying, we want a clean sheet. It's not very given either as Christensen tries to cross, headed away by Santi. Mavadidi lifting it into the danger zone. Buonanotte tried to get there. It's just about get it clear. Huang's header. Cunha, might be a chance to break. Cunha has got Doyle running to his right. João Gomez to his left. Huang up there as well. 4 on 3. Here's Cunha to the left of João Gomez, and his shot is saved by Ward.
4 against 3. Wolves favour.
He didn't need to take it first time. Gomez.
Wolves have it again through Cunha. Up to halfway. Doherty was racing up and then said, no, actually, we don't need to do this. We're 3-0 up with 5.5 minutes to go. Andre switching the play out to Semedo. Chowdhury stretches and clears it over the halfway line. Totti brings it down, infield to Andre, just the left of the centre circle. Doyle couldn't control a quite sharp pass from Cunha.
I don't think it was
well, I don't think it was meant for
I think it's
him,
for Dawson.
Dawson across to Totti. Paul says we kept the faith even when looking difficult. Lovely to hear the loyal singing. Awesome. David says, looks like Bob Wills all around tonight, boys. Another one says, comedy gold, listening to Tomo with a sore throat. He sounds so aggressive.
Well, normally get that, then yeah, with small people.
This one says, Tomo is granddad. Which of you and Naylor are Del Boy and Rodney?
You definitely look like granddad, Mikey.
No, you're granddad. You are a granddad.
Yeah.
Here's João Gomez on halfway. Out to the right side to Doherty. Did
you notice he got defensive then?
I know, yeah, he went straight to it, didn't he?
I'll be Del Boy.
What does?
Actually, no. Nails his trigger if he's anything.
I was waiting for it.
Jose Sarr outside his 6-yard box, plays it short to Dawson. 3.5 minutes to go. It's at least half empty in the home ends now. Christensen intercepted. Buonanotte being trapped by Doyle. Too much attention from Doyle for Anthony Taylor's liking. We want our ball back, sing the away end. 3 minutes to go, plus time to be added on. Dawson intercepts it. Goes back to Sarr, now looking for Totti. Semedo up to Hee-Chan Wang, who tried to knock it past Cody. That's a former teammate playing against someone, wasn't it?
He fancied it.
He knew he had Cody if he got it past him. Forbes and Bellegarde getting ready. Wang giving chase. Cody turning and hooking the ball forwards. Say a big conversation we'll have on Matchday Live Extra. If you don't hear it live, it'll be on the podcast. Is just how much difference Vitor Pereira has made today. What differences the boys have seen in what the team have done, as Semedo and João Gomez are going to be the two to make way. Buonanotte with the ball. Looking to run forwards. Totti got the block on it. Chowdhury's delivery in. Vardy's touch, but taken by Jose Sarr.
I think his studs went down his ankle, didn't he? I think he stood on him.
Vardy down inside the penalty area.
Oh! They're sore.
I don't think there's any intent there from Craig Dawson. He's falling backwards.
Just trying to get his foot in, isn't he? But they're definitely sore.
He might just be saying, Dawson, do you remember when you left that knee in on Jose Sarr?
Too right. Have some of that.
Looking around, by the way, I don't know where the captain's armband went. It's not on Dawson. Cunha's got it. 4 minutes being added on. Doherty's flicked down the line. Balogun will chase, but it's going to be a Leicester throw midway inside their own half.
Is there more away fans in the stadium at this moment?
Well, that signal for the time being added on has seen even more of the corporates in front of us get up and start to leave. Out fast for Christensen. Back to Cody playing in that role that became synonymous to his name for Wolves. He's picked out D Cordova Reed, but Jose Sarr plucks it out the air. The half shot, half cross.
Well, he's just in there, Forbes there. Not marking. No idea where he is.
Clue, yeah,
no,
didn't have a clue who was
that's
there.
a winger playing left back.
3-0. 3-0, Tom. 3-0.
Totti being pressured by Buonanotte. Just about comes away with it. And flicked the ball in field to Cunha, who was fouled there by Winks. Here's Buonanotte lifting a ball into the penalty area, but Jose Sarr claims it. Bit of love from the away end for Connor Cody. As well they might. 300 plus appearances in Old Gold. A huge part of the transformation and the journey that we've been on. And he'll be hurting for his current team right now.
Said to you at the beginning, I hope they do give him a good reception because he was great for us.
Cunha on the turn, look to be taken out by Samare. He's going to avoid a second yellow card. We've got, 90 seconds to go. So we'll get a man of the match from the boys on our Matchday Live Extra podcast. Could be quite a tough choice today. I don't think we've given one for 4 weeks. Here's Bellegarde. Couldn't quite get on the end of the long ball forwards from Dawson. Pass back to the goalkeeper on the edge of the box.
Some striking new boots he's got himself there. Bellegarde.
Lovely luminous colour.
Wouldn't have them back in your day, Tom Howard.
Nah.
Just the black and white ones, mate.
Didn't matter. Yeah, Tomo played in black and white, so it didn't matter. Samare's ball forwards. D Cordova Reed back to Chowdhury. So there's a shortage of colour after the war as well. So the Boer War, that is. He's considering it, Vitor Pereira. The away end wants away from him. I don't think they're going to get it. He's all business.
He didn't understand. Didn't understand.
It's all business. Game's not done.
Someone's got to tell him. Give him a wave.
The Vitor Pereira starts with a resounding victory and a clean sheet too. What a difference a new head coach can make. Goals from Gonzalo Guedes, Rodrigo Gomez, his first for the club, and Mateus Cunha, all in the first half, gave Wolves a cushion. They never looked like losing. They had chances to add more. Santi Bueno headed wide in the second half. João Gomez had a diving header that went beyond the far post. But it has been a resounding victory to kick off the new era and hopefully signal a turnaround in form and an early Christmas present for all those of the old gold and black persuasion too. It finished Leicester 0, Wolves 3.
Yeah.